Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we will discuss about another topic related to shell script, where we will learn how we can create a looping statement in shell script. There are various ways through which we can create a looping condition or looping statement, but in this session, we are going to talk about only the while loop condition. Okay, now what is while condition, how we can create a while loop, these are things we are going to discuss in this session. Now if you have any experience with other programming language, then you might be knowing this topic, like how to create loop, what is loop and why we need loop, right? But the thing is that like here in shell script the syntax is bit difficult, or not I would say difficult, but bit uh, different as compared to other languages, right? And when you go and try to search out the syntaxes for these shell script in like in normally on the internet, then you might find some old ways where which were used to implement the loop. But in this session we are going to discuss the exact syntax that you can utilize. So if you know about the looping, then then the syntax part is very important for you, because you should know the syntax. If you know the syntax, then concept is already clear, then it would be very easy for you to utilize this thing in programming. Clear? So to explain these things in a detailed manner, what I will do, I'll show you one shell script where I have already written some code. So we will just walk through the code and we'll try to understand what is going in the particular line of the script. And once we are okay with this, then we will call it and we'll see how it is printing the values under a looping statement. We will also try by changing some values as per the scenario, and we'll try to see the different output for a looping statement. And once everything is clear, then at last I'll show you how we can use cl program in order to execute the shell script. Clear? So yeah, I think now it's time to start the discussion. So what I'll do, I'll simply write here work lnk, which will open work with object link screen. Now on this work with object link screen, if you do page down, you will find there is one file, not the file, the directory. So this is the directory Qshell. You can take option 5 here, and here I have already created one shell script file. One thing I am repeating in every session, because I want to make sure that, let's say if someone is new and someone is directly referring this session, then please make sure that this file should be executable file. If your file or your shell script is not executable file, then it will not allow you to run the script. And if you don't know how to make your shell script executable, then you can refer the previous session. There we have already discussed how to make shell script executable. Clear? So for now I'm just mentioning this thing, that this file is already executable mode, so we can run it. Okay, fine. Now I'll take option 2 here, and we will go one by one each line of the script. Alright, so firstly I have noted down the multi-line comment. You can say this part is a multi-line comment where we just kept the topic name and the presenter name. So you can see presented by Sharmit, and topic is loops and shell script. Now below to this we have declared one variable, which is max variable. Now max variable we will use to iterate the loop. So whenever we are going to iterate the loop for a condition, this would be the maximum condition, which we mentioned as 20. So 20 is the maximum condition till which we will run the loop. Then we have index. In index is very important variable, because through index only we will iterate the values, right? So we have set the index value as 0. So maximum value is 20, index value is 0. Now below to this, what we are doing, we are writing looping statement. So you can see while test. Now what is this test? Test is a command, you can say, which is used to evaluate the expression. Remember one thing, whenever you search for the syntax on internet, you will not find the text expression, but the code which is present there, when you try to run that thing, it will not execute. So always remember that we have to use test in order to evaluate the expression. So whatever thing we are discussing here is very important, and you might face some issues or challenges while searching for the same thing over the internet. Okay, so you can keep a note of these syntaxes so that whenever there is a need in your project you can use it. So I'm using it here. While test index is lt means less than, so this is a less than. When index is less than max, then do echo, and then we are printing the value of index is index. Another important thing, whenever we are accessing the variable, we are using dollar symbol. Okay, so this is the variable, this is the variable, and this is also a variable. Clear? This is just a text, this is a variable, and how we are identifying it? With the help of dollar symbol. So wherever dollar is present, it is referring the direct value of the variable. Then we are using let index plus equals to 1. So what this line will do, it will increment the index value by 1 every time when it comes under the loop, and then we are using done to end the loop. Okay, so let me dry run this code for you. First thing is maximum value. We have set the maximum value as 20. Index is set as 0. Okay, so let's enter in the loop. So index is 0, maximum is 20, so 0 is less than 20. Yes, it is. So it will print the message the value of index is 0, and then the index value will be incremented by 1, so it become 1. Alright, then it will again go to the loop, as I mentioned, because loop is always iterate and repeat itself. So you can see now it comes again here. 1 is less than equals to less than 20. Yes, it is. So it will print the value of index is 1, and the value will be incremented by 1. So likewise it will process again and again, again and again. So let's say last time we got the value as 19. So 19 is less than 20. Yes, it is. So it will print the message the value of index is 19, and this time it will increment the value by 1 and it becomes 20. Okay, now the thing is changed. 20 is less than 20. No, it is equal to 20. So that means it is wrong condition, false condition. So in that case it will simply came out of the loop and terminate the program, because we have not written anything after this, right? So the program will be ended. So this is how loop will work in this particular script scenario. So let me save this. F3. Okay, save. It is saved. We'll go to session B, remove this existing code. Now I'll write here qsh, enter, and it will open this screen. On this screen we will put the path which is /home /Sharmit /tech Sharmit /Sharmit .sh and enter. And now you can see it is providing the same output as we discussed during our dry run scenario. Then value of index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and post 13 you will see 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, till 19 only. Why? Because after 19 the value of index become 20, and when it becomes 20 it is failed the condition, because 20 is not less than 20, and that's why it will came out of the loop and the program ended on this line. The value of index is 19. Clear? So this is how we can utilize while loop in shell script. Okay, let's try some scenarios also. This time I will put the value as 10 only, and index is 5. Okay, let's see what will happen. I just press F3 for save, F3 again for exit. This is just for showing you the changes, otherwise it will work expected. You can see the value of index is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because this time we have initiated the initialized the index with 5, and it will run till the maximum value of 10. So you can see it print these set. Okay, so yeah, I think now syntax is clear. Now I'll quickly show you how we can use the same shell script using cl command. So here I have already prepared one program. So dcl take F4, provide variable name, type, storage and length. Then chgvar take F4, provide variable name, script of the file. Then we will write strqsh and provide the variable name inside this where your script is saved. So what it will do, it will execute the script through the cl program and will get the output. So you can see it is printing the value 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, this is what we were expecting, because we are just executing the shell script, but the way is different. This time we are using it through cl program, so that's why it is working as like this. Okay, So yeah, that's all for today. I hope this session is clear to all of you. In the next session, we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.